Hey, this is Byron, the Stock Master. Today is February 5th, 2026. I'm getting a lot of questions about Micron technology, and I'm giving my expert opinion on what's exactly going on. But first of all, I want to please like, subscribe, and share my video, and hit that bell button so my videos can get to you immediately. On a daily basis, no other stock company will not give you an update what's going on in the stock market. That's what I'm here for. I will give you information to my professional opinion. Me doing this 30 years. Now, we're going to get to Micron technology in 1 second, but I want to reiterate, do not let your emotions get involved with the stock market, because yesterday Micron technology went down 35 points yesterday, and a lot of people sold their stock. And I said, as long as no negative news come out on the stock, you don't have to worry about that stock. Now, Micron technology today is up 4 points today. We have 30 minutes in the stock market session before the extended hours, excuse me. But don't let your emotions get involved. And don't let greed get involved either when it comes to the stock market. Micron technology is a special stock. It's hard for me to evaluate it, to be honest with you. And I like being honest. That's my main forte, being honest with you. Micron technology, all you can do is know the history and what is going through in the stock market to understand why it's going up and down. It's a very volatile stock. MU, Micron technology. MU is the symbol. M is a Mary, U is an up. It could go down 30 points one day and up 40 points the next day. So I really try to stay away from evaluating it because it's totally out of control. But it's a great stock. All the analysts say on Micron technology, strong buy, positive, buy, all green. It's a great stock still. But the demand for the chip is overwhelming to Micron technology, and it's hard for them to keep up with it. And Micron technology, they're basically based out of China, and United States want more control. They're kind of banning the chips from being brought to United States from China, and from China to the United States, and because United States want power of the chip. The chip is a memory chip. The chip is affiliated with AI. As AI grow, Micron technology grows. That's the connection. And AI is big now. AI is coming strong. You know I'm telling the truth. Give me your opinion and leave comments. AI, anything dealing with AI is popping right now. It's how do young people say, swagger right now? But AI and Micron technology go hand in hand. And AI is taking off right now. It's 2026, and so is Micron technology. But the demand for that chip, Micron technology cannot keep up with. And their main factory is in China, and United States want to have control of the chip. So they kind of banning the chips from coming from China to United States. So it's a big fight with who got power, United States or China, and things like that. I'm gonna show you a video of what I'm talking about. They basically, it's more and more smartphones out there, more and more cars that need that memory chip. It goes on and on and on. And Micron technology is the leader with that chip. It goes in almost all the smartphones and in all the certain cars. I'm gonna say it like that. So, and you know how many cars we got on this earth and how many phones we got on this earth. Everybody has a cell phone. I don't care if you're 4 years old, 80 years old, you got a cell phone. So the demand for that chip is incredible. I just want to paint you a picture of what Micron technology is going through. Now, Micron technology a month and a half ago was at $160 a share. I'm gonna paint you a picture. Right now, it's at almost $400 a share. I want you to get that sunk in your head. It went from 160 to 400. So people made money like crazy, including myself. Micron technology. Now it went down 40 points. People are starting to panic. They think it's going in that direction right there. And that's where they let their emotions get involved. You cannot let your emotions get involved when it comes to the stock market. I understand people get scared when it goes down that much. But I'm telling you, don't panic. It's going to go back up, but that's the only stock I can say that about. I don't think that stock is done, because right now they're fighting, China's fighting with the United States. Now they're trying to build a plant in India too, Micron technology is. and that could take it away from China. And I don't think United States might not have a problem with that right there. Like I said, in all the cars, all the phones, that memory chip is going in everything. So the demand is incredible. It's a very hard stock to evaluate. I can evaluate any other stock in the stock market, but Micron Technology is a different animal. Micron Technology is a different animal when it comes to the stock market. It really is. I gotta be honest with you. Today in the news, one of the inside investors sold $10 million, 10 million shares of that stock. I think a lot of people seen that and they started to sell off. That's why it started to go down partial to yesterday. Now it's breaking even again. It's up 3 or 4 points right now. So I don't think you have too much to worry about that stock. I think that stock has a comeback and is going to come back. Remember, I said that the stock master on 2026. Yesterday, I made a video of that is the biggest stock in the world right now. It is. I meant that. I mean, that's the hottest stock in the world right now, Micron Technology. But the United States is banning the chip from coming from China to United States. It's hurting the demand for that chip. And that's bringing the stock. It's a lot of things bringing the stock down. It's a lot of reasons. That's just one of them. I could talk. And I talked to a guy named Sheldon. He played darts with me. Sheldon, if you see this video, I want to thank you for your advice. You probably didn't realize you gave me good advice when it came to the stock market, but thank you. I listened to every word you said. When I talk to stock about anyone, I listen. I listen to what they say. Sheldon, you are very intelligent about the stock market. Thank you for your notes and everything you talk to me about. Like I said, the guy sold 10 million shares of Micron Technology, and that's helping bringing the stock down. But I want to I'm going to show you a video of what Micron Technology is going through right now. So here we go.
These actually have billions and many billions of memory bits that store information in ones and zeros in them.
Data is at the center of all our devices and generative AI. And accessing and storing that data requires these memory chips. And there's only one major memory maker based in the US.
Micron, the maker of basic DRAM chips, the building blocks of all memory.
Micron's stock is up more than 30% since the start of the year, largely thanks to generative AI hype. And while memory is a simpler, cheaper type of semiconductor than the high-powered central processing units and graphics processing units sending other chip stocks through the roof, multiple memory chips are needed to support each GPU or CPU. And that means making memory takes more space than other kinds of chips.
The new fab that we're building in Boise, Idaho right now that we're just poured concrete on in October will be over 600,000 square feet. So over 12 times of the size that you see behind me. In addition to that, in New York, we're going to build 4 of those 600,000 square foot fabs for a total of 2.4 million square feet.
At $100 billion over 20 years, Micron's investment in 4 chip fabrication plants, or fabs, in upstate New York is slated to be the biggest U.S. chip project in history. It's a commitment Micron made with some big help from New York and a bid for National CHIPS Act funding.
We have to make it worth their while. It's still a competitive environment. We're competing with the rest of the globe.
But being the only U.S. memory maker also comes with risk. Micron is the latest target of China's bans on U.S. chips, as the two countries vie for technological dominance.
Micron has absolutely become a pawn in what I consider this 15-year war between China and the U.S.
CNBC went to Micron's giant fab in Boise, Idaho, to see the start of its major expansion into advanced memory manufacturing on U.S. soil, and ask how it'll pull off massive growth amid a market oversupply and geopolitical turmoil that's casting doubt on the quarter of its revenue that comes from China. Micron supplies memory in phones from Apple, Motorola, Asus, and more, and it's optimistic about growth.
The mix of smartphones is going more and more toward higher-end smartphones, toward the flagship smartphones, which require more memory as well. So when we look ahead at 2024, we actually expect that year over year, total worldwide smartphone unit sales will increase.
But Micron is also focused on rapid growth markets like automotive and generative AI. Its most advanced product, high bandwidth memory, is set for volume production next year. HBM helps AI models like ChatGPT remember past conversations and user preferences to generate more human-like responses.
like I was saying, it affects smartphones. You can see they're getting towards automobiles now. Chat GPT, a lot of things coming up. So that chip, the demand for it is incredible, and you can see what they're going through. Like I said, they have a factory in China, but United States is blocking the chips being shipped to the United States because United States want power of that chip. Now they're trying to build something, a big factory. You've seen the 600,000 square feet in India. And I think that's the direction they are going. So MU, I get a lot of questions on MU, and I just thought I'd answer some questions now. But right now, let's look at the stock market today on January 26th. This is Byron, the Stock Master, and like I said before, welcome to the Stock Master Show. Right now, let's look at some of the things that's going on Micron technology in the stock market directly. And here we go. Okay, there's 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes left in the market today until extended hours occur. Right now, you can see the cord is in the way. I'm using my computer. It's at 380.86. It's up 1.46. Now, the volume is good. Right now, you can see it's at 41 million. It's the average 10 days. That's how we've been doing. Right now, it's at 34 million. The volume's a little bit lower right now. But everything else looked pretty good. Let's look and see what the analysts say about Micron technology. Let's slide over here. As you can see, Morgan Stanley still says overweight. That's at the top. That's a strong company, Morgan Stanley. Tip rank says strong buy. You can see it. That's great. It's green. Everything's green. Refinite says positive. That's good. Smart Sensor says buy. That's good. And Argus Quantitative says buy. Okay. And then at the bottom, way at the bottom, it got Market Edge is green. Everything's green. You can see it. Everything's green. I'm sliding it back and forth. Now let's look at the news on Micron technology. Okay, it's a lot of news on Micron technology, but I'm not going to bore you with every little word that was said about it. But this one stuck out to me. Micron technology insider sold shares worth $10,747,000, according to a recent SEC filing. That can make people panic when they see something like that. That's an insider that sold all those shares. People are wondering, why did he do that? So that can make people sell too. But right now, like I said, the stock market's up 1 point. We got 5 minutes left in the stock session. And I want to show you this question that someone asked me. And here we go with this. Okay, and this is just one of the people on YouTube that was concerned about Micron technology. And she pretty much listened to, my advice about Micron technology. Shout out to 99Mac2. She sent me a lot of messages and I answered them right away. Okay, the first question was going to buy Micron technology at the open today. That was yesterday. Now, I answered her by saying, put a picture of me. I answered her by saying that Micron technology is a difficult stock to assess. The stock has went from 160 to 400 in a matter of 1.5 months. I don't know where it's going, but I really believe that it's still going to go up because there's really no horrible news on it. And it's basically the demand for the chip. This is what I told her. They cannot meet because of United States is blocking the chip from getting from China to the United States because of United States want control of this chip. That's why Micron technology is trying to build a factory in India. So they can, how do I say it? They can help out everybody. So that's all it is. They can't meet the demand for it. And you've seen it. The demand for this chip is in every smartphone. It's almost in every car. The demand is incredible, and it's in so many computers. It's incredible for the demand for this chip, and they can't meet the demand. And that's one reason why it's going down. That insider that sold 10 million shares, that didn't help any, but that's not no horrible news. I still think that stock got the potential to go to $700 or $800. But right now, like I said, it goes up 50 points. If it goes down 30 points one day, don't panic. You have to take your emotions out of this. It's going to go back up. I don't know when. That's why I can't assess it. I want to look at one more question here. Okay, the person asked me, on the same note, why is MU dropping so much? And should I be concerned? Well, it counts what financial status you are in. If you need your money, take it and run. But I'm telling you, the future, all I can say is the future, I think, of Micron technology. I think it's going to keep going up. I don't think you should panic unless you really need that money. That's my advice to you, 99 Mac. I don't think you should panic unless you really need that money. Just take it and run. And I'll have another hot stock for you in a couple of days. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and share my video because I'm the only analyst in the stock market or professional that will give you the inside scoop in the stock market and stick my neck out there. I don't mind failing because people need to hear the truth when it comes to the stock market and how to make money. I am 55 out of 56 towards getting stocks right. But I'm making money with so many different people. My product is really working right now. I'm gonna have another hot stock for you tonight or tomorrow. So keep the faith, and you can ask me any questions. Please leave comments, leave me your opinion. I will answer them 100% of the time. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. Today is the stock market is about to close. Today is 2/5/2026. I'm gonna see you guys probably tomorrow or the day after to give you an insight of what's going on in the stock market. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video, and hit that bell button so my videos can get to you now. Bye-bye.